Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're diving into something really important, your health. We're talking about cancer prevention, and no, this isn't going to be a total buzzkill. We all know someone who's been affected by cancer, and it's a scary thought. But the good news is there's actually a lot we can do to lower our risk. I'm not talking about living in a bubble and wearing a hazmat suit everywhere you go. I'm talking about simple, everyday choices that can make a big difference. Over the next few chapters, we're going to break down 11 practical steps you can take to take control of your health. From kicking those nasty cigarettes to the curb, to loading up on fruits and veggies, we'll cover it all. So buckle up and let's get started. Trust me, your body will thank you for it. And hey, you might even live long enough to see me retire from late-night TV. Who knows? Alright, let's kick things off with the most obvious one, smoking. We all know by now that cigarettes are about as good for you as a kick in the teeth, right? Smoking is like the evil villain of the cancer world, responsible for a ridiculous amount of cancer cases. We're talking lung cancer, throat cancer, bladder cancer, you name it, smoking's probably got its grimy little fingers all over it. And don't even get me started on chewing tobacco. Seriously, who thought stuffing a wad of tobacco leaves in your mouth was a good idea in the first place? So step 1 to dodging the cancer bullet. Ditch the cigarettes, cigars, and chewing tobacco. Your lungs, your mouth, and pretty much every other part of your body will thank you. Now I know quitting smoking is easier said than done. Believe me, I've been there. But the benefits of kicking the habit are huge. First off, your risk of cancer plummets. It's not overnight, but over time your body starts to heal itself, and your risk goes down, down, down. Plus, you'll save a ton of money. Have you seen the price of cigarettes these days? You could buy a small island with all the cash you'd save. Okay, maybe not an island, but definitely a sweet vacation. Quitting smoking also means you'll breathe easier, smell better, no more ashtray breath, and your food will even taste better. It's a win-win all around. So take it from someone who knows. Quitting smoking is the best decision you'll ever make. Alright, let's talk about food, because who doesn't love a good meal? But here's the thing, what you eat has a huge impact on your health, especially when it comes to cancer risk. Think of your body like a high-performance sports car. You wouldn't fill up a Ferrari with cheap gas station coffee and expect it to run smoothly, would you? No way. You'd give it the good stuff, the premium fuel. Well, your body is the same way. If you're constantly stuffing it full of processed junk, sugary drinks, and greasy fast food, it's not going to run at its best. You're basically begging for a breakdown. That's where fruits, vegetables, and whole grains come in. They're like the premium fuel for your body, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help fight off disease, including cancer. Now, I'm not saying you have to become a vegan rabbit and survive on kale smoothies and carrot sticks, but making small changes to your diet can make a big difference. Think of your plate like a pie chart, and who doesn't love pie? Aim to fill half of it with fruits and vegetables, a quarter with lean protein like chicken or fish, and a quarter with whole grains like brown rice or quinoa. And don't forget about healthy fats. Avocado, nuts, and olive oil are all good choices. They're like the WD-40 of your diet, keeping everything running smoothly. Remember, eating healthy shouldn't feel like a punishment. It's about nourishing your body and giving it the tools it needs to thrive. Plus, it tastes way better than a hospital cafeteria meal. Trust me on that. Alright folks, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Food, or more specifically, how much of it we're putting away. We all know that extra slice of pizza or that second helping of mom's lasagna can be hard to resist. Believe me, I've been there. But here's the thing, maintaining a healthy weight isn't just about fitting into your skinny jeans for that high school reunion. It's about significantly reducing your risk of cancer. So put down the donut, folks, and listen up. We're going deep on how those extra pounds can impact your health. How do we tackle this whole weight thing? First off, portion control. Put down the supersized portions. Eat when you're hungry, stop when full. Next, exercise. Aim for 30 minutes most days. And lastly, the food pyramid. Load up on fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. It's about sustainable changes. Your body will thank you. Alright folks, let's talk about something that's about as fun as a colonoscopy. Exercise. I know, just hearing the word makes you want to take a nap. But trust me on this one, getting your body moving is one of the best things you can do to reduce your risk of cancer. We're not talking about becoming a bodybuilder here, folks. Just getting your heart rate up and breaking a sweat a few times a week. Think of it like this. Every time you exercise, you're basically punching cancer in the face. And who doesn't love a good cancer punching session? The key is to find an activity you enjoy and actually stick with it. If you hate running, don't force yourself to do it. There are plenty of other ways to get moving. Join a dance class, go for a swim, or try a new sport. The possibilities are endless. And hey, if you can find a workout buddy, even better. Misery loves company, right? Plus, having someone to hold you accountable can make all the difference. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Starting a new exercise routine can be tough. But remember what's at stake here, your health. And besides, think of all the delicious food you can eat without feeling guilty afterwards. Alright, I'm starting to sound like a broken record here. The point is, get moving folks. Your body will thank you for it. And hey, you might even have some fun along the way. Who knows? Alright folks, let's talk about everyone's favorite celestial body, the sun. It's warm, it's bright, it gives us life. And it can also give us skin cancer. But don't worry, we're not saying you need to live the rest of your days locked inside like a vampire. We just need to talk about sun protection. Because let's face it, getting a tan might make you look good for a week, but skin cancer? That's a lifetime commitment you don't want. Now, I'm not one to lecture on healthy habits. I mean, have you seen my diet? But this is serious stuff, people. SPF 30 or higher, broad-spectrum protection, reapplied every 2 hours. Don't forget spots like your ears, neck, and feet. It's like putting on your seatbelt, automatic protection. Sunscreen is your first line of defense. Stay in the shade when the sun's at its peak. And speaking of shade, let's talk about hats. A wide-brimmed hat protects your face, neck, and ears. Sunglasses, not just for looking cool. UV-blocking sunglasses protect your eyes. Sun Protection 101. Enjoy the outdoors safely. Alright folks, we've talked about eating our veggies and dodging the sun, but did you know there are actual shots you can get to help prevent cancer? It's like a force field for your cells. We're talking about vaccines like the HPV vaccine, which protects against the human papillomavirus, a common cause of several types of cancer. It's like wearing a hazmat suit in a world of microscopic cancer-causing ninjas. And let's not forget about the hepatitis B vaccine. This bad boy helps protect against hepatitis B infection, which can lead to liver cancer. It's like having a bouncer for your liver, tossing out any troublemaking viruses. So talk to your doctor about getting these vaccines if you haven't already. Trust me, your future self will thank you. It's way better to prevent cancer than to fight it, kind of like how it's better to avoid a wedgie than to try and untangle it later. Now, I know some people are hesitant about vaccines. They say things like, "I don't trust Big Pharma," or "Vaccines cause autism," which, by the way, has been debunked more times than that rumor about me and Matt Damon. Vaccines are safe, they're effective, and they can save your life. So do yourself a favor and get vaccinated. Alright, let's talk about risky business. And no, I'm not talking about Tom Cruise in a Hawaiian shirt. I'm talking about behaviors that can increase your risk of cancer. First up, sharing needles. This is a big no-no, folks. Sharing needles is like sharing a toothbrush with a stranger. It's just gross, and it can spread diseases like hepatitis C, which can lead to liver cancer. And while we're on the topic of sharing, let's talk about safe sex. Practicing safe sex by using condoms can help protect you from HPV, which we already learned can cause several types of cancer. Think of it like this. Condoms are like the seatbelts of the sexual world. They may not be the most exciting thing, but they can save your life. So, bottom line, keep it clean, people. Avoid sharing needles and practice safe sex. Your body will thank you for it. Look, I know talking about risky behavior isn't the most fun, but it's important. Every year, thousands of people are diagnosed with cancers that could have been prevented by making safer choices. It's like this. Imagine you're playing Russian roulette with a gun that has 100 chambers and only one bullet. Those are pretty good odds, right? But would you really want to take that risk? Probably not, especially if you're playing against Guillermo. That's kind of what it's like with risky behaviors. You might think, it won't happen to me, but the truth is, it could, and the consequences can be devastating. So, be smart, be safe, and don't become a statistic. Choose the boring path, the one with less drama and a whole lot less cancer risk. Alright folks, listen up, this next tip is crucial. Want to reduce your cancer risk? Get regular medical care. It's like taking your car in for a tune-up. You don't wait until the engine falls out to get it checked, right? Regular checkups and screenings can help detect cancer early when it's easiest to treat. Think of it like this. Catching cancer early is like catching a typo in a script. It's much easier to fix a small mistake than a whole mess of them. And don't even get me started on screenings. Screenings are like those metal detectors at the airport. They might be a little inconvenient, but they can catch dangerous things before they become a big problem. So, make that appointment with your doctor, folks. It could save your life. Listen, I get it. Going to the doctor isn't exactly a walk in the park. It can be intimidating, time-consuming, and let's be honest, nobody enjoys getting poked and prodded. But here's the thing. Knowledge is power. The more you know about your own health, the better equipped you are to make informed decisions about your well-being. It's like knowing the difference between a good joke and a bad one. You want to be in on the joke, not the butt of it. Talk to your doctor about your family history, any concerns you have, and what screenings are recommended for you. Remember, your doctor is on your team. They want you to be healthy and live a long, happy life, just like you want to see my show succeed. Hint, hint. So be proactive, ask questions, and take control of your health. Alright folks, let's talk about booze. I know, it's tough to hear, especially on a Friday night. You're probably thinking, Jimmy, are you trying to put a damper on my weekend? Listen, I'm all for a good time, believe me. But here's the thing. Too much fun with your friend, fermented grapes can increase your risk of cancer. And nobody wants that, right? We're talking about some serious stuff here, people. Excessive alcohol consumption has been linked to cancers of the mouth, throat, liver, breast, and more. It's like a greatest hits album you don't want to be a part of. So what's the magic number? Well, the American Cancer Society recommends no more than 2 drinks a day for men and 1 for women. And no, that doesn't mean 7 on Saturday to make up for the week. Now, I'm not saying you have to become a teetotaler. Enjoy a cold one after work or a glass of wine with dinner. Just remember, moderation is key. Alcohol is like that friend who's fun in small doses. Explore other ways to unwind. Learn to juggle chainsaws. Whatever floats your boat, find a balance that works for you and live your best life. Alright, we're in the home stretch of cancer-fighting tips, folks. Dodging environmental toxins is like avoiding paparazzi, tough but necessary. These sneaky devils lurk in unexpected places. That new car smell? It's chemicals off-gassing. Open windows to let fumes escape. Air fresheners, they're just chemicals. Use natural alternatives like essential oils or just open a window. A little awareness goes a long way. Read labels and do some research. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, you want me to memorize the periodic table just to buy cleaning supplies? Relax, nobody's got time for that. But there are some repeat offenders in the chemical world. First up, BPA. It's found in water bottles and canned goods. Look for BPA-free options. Glass and stainless steel are always good choices. Next, phthalates. They're in fragrances, plastics, and cosmetics. They mess with your hormones. Check those labels and opt for phthalate-free products. Finally, pesticides. Organic pest control is the way to go. Embrace the dandelions. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the better choices you can make. Alright, staying informed is crucial in our cancer-fighting journey. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, you want me to become a doctor now? Relax, nobody's asking you to perform surgery. The world of cancer research is constantly evolving. New discoveries are being made, guidelines are being updated. Reputable sources like the American Cancer Society and the National Cancer Institute are great places to start. Now, life is a chaotic mess of carpools, work deadlines, and trying to remember where you put your keys. But taking care of your health is the ultimate act of self-care. It's like investing in a really good mattress. The long-term benefits are undeniable. Staying informed empowers you to make the best decisions for your health. Remember, knowledge is power, and taking control of your health is the best gift you can give yourself and your loved ones. Well, that's all the cancer-fighting wisdom I've got for you today, folks. Remember, these are just a few simple steps you can take to reduce your risk and live a longer, healthier life. And hey, if you're already doing all these things, give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing great. But before you go racing off to buy organic vegetables and sunscreen in bulk, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That way, you won't miss out on any future videos about health, wellness, or my personal favorite, celebrity dog grooming mishaps. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and remember, laughter is the best medicine. Well, besides actual medicine, of course.